Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. It's only going to be so much and so long I'm going to keep wearing these caps on my head, but I'm just trying to give my hair time to finish growing back in, because remember I told y'all about maybe 10 videos ago, maybe 15 videos ago, that a lot of my hair fell out because of the Graves' disease that I have. So I lost a lot of hair, guys, a lot of hair. And so all I'm literally doing is wave capping my head until all my hair grows back in. I went to the endocrinologist, and the endocrinologist gave me some medications to help stop my hair from falling out and to also help my hair to start growing back. And it's been working so far. The medications have been working. Give me 1 second, guys. So yes, the medications have been working so far. So now my hair is slowly starting to grow back in. But until my hair is full again, I'm just going to be continuing to wear these wave cap on my head. But what I'm dealing with as far as hair loss, weight loss, this is all due to narcissistic abuse, okay? And when your body is dealing with narcissistic abuse and when your body is under an extreme amount of stress, this is what can happen to you guys. Your body will start to break down, and it's going to react to all the stress, all the abuse, the depression, the discomfort that you might be feeling mentally and emotionally. Your body is going to react to all this. And if it gets bad enough, you can develop autoimmune diseases like Graves' disease and other autoimmune diseases. As I explained in one of my other videos, my son was affected by this too. He's actually in a hospital right now, dealing with the effects of some of his illness. You know what I mean? So my son and I, we're just battling the after effects of narcissistic abuse. And one of the things that I want to stress to you guys wholeheartedly is, if you are in a relationship with a narcissist, if you have a parent who's a narcissist, if you have a friend or a family member who is a narcissist, please get out of that relationship. Please run as far away as you possibly can, as quick as you possibly can. Because when you endure that type of abuse, you are slowly killing yourself. Or this person or these people are slowly killing you, okay? They're taking years off of your life, whether if y'all know this or not. And I don't want more people to go through this if y'all don't have to. Like, I'm sharing my personal experiences with y'all. I'm sharing my journals. I'm sharing my thoughts. I'm sharing everything with y'all. And I'm also giving y'all encouragement to help y'all to understand how important this is, because I don't want more people to be getting sick and dying early when they don't have to. And life is too short, and people deserve to have this information. People deserve to know what narcissistic abuse does to the body, okay? I cannot stress this enough. Choose you. Your health is your wealth. And if you in a relationship with somebody, or if you are surrounded by people or a person that is causing you stress, that's mistreating you, that's disrespecting you, that's using you, that's taking advantage of you, that is lying on you, that's cheating on you, that's gaslighting you, that's manipulating you, find a way to get out, to get away, stay away, and stay out. Y'all can't afford to be dealing with people like this, man. Your health is your wealth. Your peace and your sanity is your backbone. And if people are disrupting your peace, if they disrupting your life and they're, taking away your sanity, then you need to take a harsh look at your situation and do a real thorough assessment and start making some harsh decisions. I wish it did not take me 15 years to finally be like, you know what? I'm done. You know, I wish it didn't take me that long, but it did, guys. And the reason why it did was because this dude knew how to manipulate me so well that he had my mind. He had this on lock, okay? He had this on lock. My Grubhub shirt when I used to work for them. But he had my mind and my heart on lock, guys. He knew how to manipulate me so well that he found all of these nifty, crafty ways to keep whatever him and I had, to keep it going. Every time I came to a situation where I was like, you know what, I'm leaving, he always found a way to like get me to forgive him, or he did a lot of future faking, and he would make these, you know, false, empty promises to get me to give him another chance, and to get me to give him time to get his stuff together, or to get me to give him time to make adjustments or changes that he never made. He manipulated me into thinking that he was going to do things that he never did. All he did was spend all my money, ruin my credit, lie on me, abuse me, put his hands on me, sexually abuse me. That's all he ever did. And then all he ever did was lecture my son about stupid things that made no sense to be lecturing him about. And all he ever did was fake his way into being a husband, a father, and a stepfather to me and my children. So at the end of the day, you got to be smart up here. You got to not accept BS. You got to put it into all the drama, put it into all the misery, put it into all of the frustrations, put it into all of the heartbreak, put it into all of the trickery. If you have the ability to do it, and you somewhere in your mind is sensing that what's going on here is not right, that's your intuition talking to you, telling you, you got to get away. That's God giving you that sense, that feeling that it's time for you to go. If anything, choose you. At the end of the day, you got to choose you. And once you start choosing you, things in your life will start to change for the better. And doors will start opening up. God will start putting you in positions for things to happen for you. And God will start to do the rest for you as long as you put your foot forward. As long as you get up and walk, God is going to start doing the rest for you. And then, you know, what I don't understand is, why do narcissistic people, toxic people, why do they, I know why they do it, because I've done the research. They put out this negative energy. They take advantage of you. They lie on you. They mistreat you because they feel in some type of way, right? They want you to feel what they feel. Because guess what? Misery loves company, right? So people like that, there is no reasoning with them. There is no giving them second and third and fourth and 10th and 15th and 20 chances. There is no rhyme or reason. There is no working things out. You just gotta go. You just gotta pack your things up, and you just gotta cut your losses, and you gotta go. If it's an argument and it's a family member or a distant family member, you just gotta end that conversation and don't let them come into your circle anymore, and you just gotta cut them off. And as hard as it is to do it, you just got to do it. I'm going to share something with y'all. My sister came down here 2 days ago. And she asked me to go take her to the hospital to go see my son, which I did, because I was excited to do that. I'm like, cool. You know, I let my son see her. I said, your aunt is here to see you. And we spent about a good 30 minutes in the room with him or whatever. And then it was time for us to leave because I had to get ready for work. And I was her only way and ride back home. So she was leaving with me. And to make a long story short, as we were leaving out, my son had brought up that, you know, he was interested in enrolling himself in this program that I enrolled myself in. But he was doubting himself because, you know, he has a learning disability and whatnot. And he just wasn't sure if he would be able to be successful with finishing the program. And I told him, I said, son, just because you have a learning disability does not mean that you can't finish that program. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Don't allow your disability to make you think or feel as though that you can't do things. No, you can do whatever you want in this life. You can do whatever you want. You are not limited. And we walked out the room, and my sister put in her 2 cents, and she inserted herself and her opinion in it by saying, you shouldn't tell him that he has a disability because that's what affects his confidence. Number one, my son is 18. He's not a child, even though he is still a kid because he still has the word teen behind his age, but he is an adult teen. And I don't believe in shunning the truth away from my son. And what does the Bible say? The truth shall set you free. So my son knowing about his disability does not cripple him. It does not it does not disable him. My thing is this. I got my son this far. I've been raising my son on my own with no help, with no assistance. And I got him this far. So obviously I must be doing something right if I got him to age 18 and I'm still getting him through life without nobody's help or support. So I don't need my sister or anybody else critiquing me, criticizing me, and telling me how I should raise my son, how I should support my son, teach my son, help my son, prepare him for adulthood. I don't need nobody's input on that, right? And I told her, I said, I'm my son's biggest cheerleader, if anything. So I don't need you or anybody who misunderstand how I speak to my son, how I deal with him and whatnot. I don't need anybody telling me what I should and should not say to my son. I got this. You know, we good. I'm good. My son is good. We're good. I got this. That's basically what I was trying to say to her in a nutshell. And of course, she tried to shut down the conversation because she didn't want to hear what I had to say. And she wanted to dismiss me because she didn't want to hear my response to her input. So she popped in her earphones. Total disrespect. You gonna dismiss me and what I have to say after you didn't decided that you wanted to put in your 2 cents and your opinion. You're not gonna dismiss me. You're not gonna shut down what I got to say, and you're not gonna disrespect me like I'm some child. I'm a grown-up adult just like you are. So I popped the earphones up out of her ear like you ain't finna just dismiss me like that. No, you gonna hear what I gotta say, just like I stood there and heard what you had to say. To make a long story short, we ended up getting into an argument or whatever. And and I told her, I said, you know what? I already told you earlier that if you're gonna be here, you're gonna respect me, you're gonna respect my house. You're not gonna come over here disrespecting me, treating me like I'm some kind of child. And if you can't do that, just leave. I've already warned you. So since this is the second time today that you and I are getting into it, just get your things and get out of my house. And then she was like, I will. And I was like, you know what? You can actually get your Uber back home because I really don't want you in my car. And then I told her as I was pulling off, I told her I'm not a child. And she gonna yell back at me, I'm not either. So I flipped her off. And guys, please take caution of the fact that I'm not saying that me flipping her off and cussing her out was okay, but that was a prime example of reactive abuse. What do toxic people and narcissistic people do? They provoke you, they put their hands on you, they talk foul to you, they talk foul at you, they do things to you, and they get you to react, and then they say, oh, you're the crazy one, or oh, they are the victim. Please believe that I flipped her off and I cussed her out because that was my reaction to what she said, to how she treated me and how she tried to dismiss me. And I already had warned her one time that same morning to not disrespect me. All I ever asked her was just to respect me, just like I respect her. So when we got into it at the hospital, that was the second incident. So when I reacted, it was because I was frustrated. I already gave her the warning. I already had a prior argument with her that same morning. And so I was just feeling like, I already told you to not be treating me this way, and you still acting this way. You still disrespecting me. You still acting like I'm your child, like you my parent, like you finna run my life, tell me how to raise my son and take care of my son and tell me how to run my house. Okay. So I reacted. I cussed her out. I flipped her off. Then I also told her to get her shit and get out of my house. Why am I sharing this? The point is, narcissistic people, narcissists and toxic people, they do what is called reactive abuse. They provoke you, they get you to come out of character, they get you to do things that's not of you, and they push you to limits. They push you to your limit, and they push you past your limit. And then they're quick to say that you're the crazy one, that they are the victim, that you are the abusive one, that you're the toxic one, when really, they was the one who started the ruckus in the first place. So people like that, who get you to come out of character, people who disrupt your peace, people who take your positive energy that you got going on and they cloak it with negative energy and toxic energy, those people, you got to cut them off. You got to cut them off. You got to cut it at the root. And even when it's family and it really hurts you to tell them you got to go, you have to tell them they got to go, because if you don't, they will make you miserable. They will destroy your day, your week, your month, your year. And you can't let them do it. I don't care how much you love a family member. I love my sister to death, guys, but I love myself more, and I value my peace, my sanity, and my positive energy I got going on a whole lot more. I value that in my life a whole lot more. So now, moving forward, I already know what I got to do with my sister. Love her from a distance, love her from afar, but do not invite her into my personal space anymore. Now that we got that out the way, we're going to end the video here. But I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Share with family members and friends. And tell a friend. And tell a friend to tell a friend. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Peace and blessings to you all. Later.